Hi y'all, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about some of the ways that I quit fast fashion and maybe how you can too. If you haven't seen my intersectional reasons to quit fast fashion video, I recommend checking that out as well. It'll give you some more context to why I'm making this video, and I will link it below. So before I start this video, I just want to say, not everyone can quit fast fashion. I find it a bit problematic when people shame other people for purchasing fast fashion, when for so many people that's the only way they can buy new clothes. Ethical and sustainable companies are usually pretty expensive, and even thrift stores are becoming a lot more expensive because they're becoming really popular. And it's really hard to find size-inclusive clothing at a lot of these sustainable, ethical brands and at thrift stores. So for so many people, literally fast fashion is the only option they have, and that is not their fault. If that's your only option, that is not your fault. Buy what you need to buy. I'm not here to tell you you're bad or wrong for contributing to this industry that has taken over our planet, basically. It's not your job to be perfect in this society that is not. I just want to put that out there. I'm not here to shame you. I hope you don't feel ashamed. I hope no one shames anyone else. It's no one's fault. It's not. It's just not. So about me, I've had a job since I was, I think 13 or 14, probably 14. I feel like 13's too young to have a job. Maybe not. I think I was 14 though. I was, I babysat. I got my first job at a local bakery, and I would take pretty much all my money. My parents were good. They had us save some. Like, my parents were helpful with that. But I took a lot of my money and just, went to the mall every weekend, I'm pretty sure. And, shopped at Forever 21 and H&M. I shopped at H&M farther into my adulthood than I would probably like to admit. And I got clothes that were, I wore them more than once. I was never like someone who didn't repeat an outfit. I wore them multiple times, but not a lot. And I think a lot of it came down to the fact that was kind of the age when I started, reading more magazines and getting into social media and seeing these celebrities that I wanted to look like. So I would literally, like, if there was a celebrity on a website or in a magazine that I thought that I liked, that I thought looked good, I would write down what they were wearing and try to find versions of those items at the mall. Not because I necessarily liked what they were wearing, but because they were cool and I wanted to be cool. And spoiler alert, didn't make me cool. And I think the reason that I didn't wear these items very much is because I don't have hundreds of dollars to spend on one item, and I don't have the same body type that all of these celebrities do. These celebrities don't have the same body types as each other, so I don't know. For some reason I thought that I would look like all of them. No. But really, I think letting go of this desire to be cool, this desire to dress a certain way because I hope that it will make me happier, has been the biggest influence in me not putting all my money into fast fashion. And trying to be okay with who I am and what I look like and what I actually like, whether it's cool or not. And dressing the way I want to dress, not dressing in a way that I think will make me popular or happy. I know when I first learned about the bad side of fast fashion, I was immediately like, I need to get rid of all of my fast fashion. I need to throw it all away or donate it all or whatever. I would say don't, because people still made these items, and I think it's more problematic to be purchasing these unethical items just for them to end up in the trash. And while it's awesome that you are becoming more aware of the dark side of this industry, I think you should make these items last as long as possible and give them value. I still have, I'm like looking at my closet right now, I still have fast fashion in there, and somehow some of it has lasted like 6 years, and sure, it might have like a Forever 21 tag on it, but it still fits me and I still like it and it's still intact. So I'm gonna keep wearing it until I can't anymore, and I'm not just gonna throw it away because of the brand. So I'm just gonna say that if you still have fast fashion in your closet too, don't throw it away just because it's fast fashion. Hold on to it, make it last. Something else I've done is kind of like shop my closet. One way that I've made a lot of my clothing last is by mending or upcycling. So if something gets a hole, I'm not just gonna throw it away. I've got a few sewing projects happening right now. We've been learning how to darn socks, trying to make those last. I'm not good at it yet. Maybe someday. But I've tried to make items last. I also have like these jeans I've had for a long time because I made them what I wanted them to be. I thrifted them and they didn't quite work for me because I'm 5'2" and all pants are really long on me. So I cut off the ends, gave it a raw hem. I was really into that style. I still am. And I wear them all the time now because I made them unique for me and now they work for me. And I think it's so cool when people like embroider over stains. I really want to learn how to embroider better because I would love to do that with some shirts. So yeah, just making items last longer, whether it's just from sewing up a hole or sewing on a button or totally reinventing the item you have to make it like this whole new exciting piece of clothing, I think is a great way to make your closet more sustainable. Oh my gosh, another big way that I have stopped giving into fast fashion personally is to just unsubscribe from all those emails. Oh my gosh, I used to get so excited when I would get an email saying like 30% off or like 70% off. And while I don't think it's bad to buy an item that's on sale, I don't think you should buy an item because it's on sale. And I also have a whole video about ways to consume less. You can check that out too. And I talked about this a bit there, but though just like getting rid of that like prompt, like getting rid of that little bell that's saying, hey, we're still here. Just by deleting those emails and unbookmarking those pages from my web browser, I've stopped getting that little dopamine rush when I get those notifications. And honestly, like I've basically forgotten about a lot of the brands I used to shop at because I'm not getting their daily emails anymore. So if that's something you still get, I recommend unsubscribing from anything you don't want to put your money into. And I feel like that sounds obvious now that I'm saying it, but honestly, like even after I knew how bad fast fashion was and how I didn't want to spend money on it anymore, I would still get those emails and be like, well, but it's on sale. And like, this will be the last one. So yeah, really just taking that little thing away has helped me immensely. Special occasions and like holidays and dances and weddings, all those. I always thought I needed a new item of clothing for every occasion. I don't. There's so many other ways that you can go about it. There are so many places you can rent nice clothing from. If you're going to a wedding, I always remember Rent the Runway. I don't know if that's still a thing. I think it is. But I'm sure there's other places too where you can literally just rent a special occasion outfit for like a short period of time and return it. And you got this awesome new item, but you didn't have to A, spend all the money on it, but B, buy a single-use item. I've also just realized that I can re-wear the same like dress for multiple weddings. I don't know, I guess a lot of people are getting married in my life lately and that's where my brain is, but if I'm going to someone's wedding, no one's really looking at me. Like it's not about me. Crazy, I know. So if I wear a jumpsuit to one wedding, I can wear the same jumpsuit to another wedding. I also know it looks good on me and I know how to style it, so there's that. I don't have to worry about trying to figure out a whole new look. and no one cares if I wear the same thing twice. People probably won't notice if I wear the same thing twice, to be honest. It'll just be me. But also borrow. Like, borrow a dress from a friend or a suit from a friend if you can, if you have friends that are like about the same size as you. I've borrowed things from friends and like pinned hems for the day, or like taped up hems, or pinned the back and like throw in a jacket so no one could see the like messy back, and that works fine. You know, like no one has said anything. I think it still looks good even if it doesn't totally fit me. Like, I make it work. I'm not gonna buy an outfit for just one day. Like, I'm just not anymore. In a similar vein, just for any occasion, I think it's great to do clothing swaps with friends. We did that in college a bunch. Then you get a new item and they get to declutter an item, and nothing went in the landfill. You're not spending any money. There's also swaps, like community swaps, where sometimes they cost like a couple bucks to get in, but then you can just kind of shop as much as you want. Those are great too if you have some in your community, in your neighborhood, in your city. Yeah, swapping is great. Hand-me-downs are the best. And then I feel like the most drastic thing that you could do, like if the shopping addiction is strong, if it is strong, maybe implement a shopping ban for yourself. And like, that takes some willpower. And it's an inherently privileged act, which, you know, nothing wrong with having privilege. Just acknowledge it, you know? Maybe give yourself a month off of buying new clothes, or even a week off of buying new clothes if you go out and shop fast fashion more often than that. And just learn to love what's already in your closet and learn how to like style it differently. I've seen so many videos, people showing their like 10-piece wardrobe, and they can make over 50 outfits with it, which I think is just so cool. And I wish I was better at dressing myself and I didn't just literally wear the same like 3 outfits every day. But yeah, maybe that's something you want to implement for yourself, and I think that can be really helpful for a lot of people in just kind of cutting off that addiction, literally. Yeah, with all of this, just have grace with yourself, you know? None of us are perfect. The system hasn't been designed for us to be totally ethical, sustainable consumers, and we're all just doing what we can. So breathe, do what works for you, and that is it for me today. I hope you found this enjoyable, informative, all of the above, and hit subscribe if you haven't yet. Give this video a like, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.